Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you this right behind me. A Hopperspeed Binary Decoder. Once again, this is just like the last binary decoder. It will be used to take binary inputs from over there, that side, and select one of these many outputs. To use it, you simply select a binary code. And then pull the trigger. This will instantly select the correct slice. In this case, the first one, since we inputted the code 000. This one is 3 or 4 GT faster than the last one, bringing us down to a whole cycle time of 7 GT. An output can be taken at after 4 GT. And that's, as far as I know, the fastest design out there as of yet. Generally, this can be divided into 3 parts. First, we have this middle part down in the middle here. Then we have the side blockers. And lastly, we have the connecting bits in the beginning here that control everything. The fundamental concept of this decoder is actually fairly simple. This piston here will try to retract the wire. For that, it will extend and retract in a 6 GT cycle. And synchronized with that, we have block pushes that either block these wires or don't block these wires. The whole action takes 6 GT, as we can see here. We'll turn this on, and now and then take 3 steps. This will put the contraption in the state where it can now fully evaluate all of the SLAM wires. And then after another 3 GT, the contraption will have completely reset. Once again, client-side rendering is totally weird when it comes to tick step, but if we right click everything, you'll see that everything is in order. Let's repeat that once again. Everything finished after 6 GT. Now for powering everything. Oh. Once again, everything is reset. Yeah. In practice, the system is a little bit more complex because it's not one slimestone wire, it's a lot of them. And to fit that many slimestone wires inside, we need to make the whole system scalable. To do that, I used a certain subset of wires that I'd like to present next. I call them effect wires because they transmit piston effects in addition to their impulse. This piston wire, still freezing. This piston wire retracts and extends. This piston wire flips the blocks around. And this last subset of piston wires extends and retracts. The whole middle part is essentially just a single wire of this type going down the entire line. The side blockers are essentially just a single, well, multiple of these flip-floppers going at the sides. And the connecting bits just make sure that these flip-flops fire correctly when their state has changed, and that they fire in sync with the bottom wire here. Sadly, this also makes the system a little bit slower. This wire here is basically the same as the single one over there. It finishes in 6 GT full cycle. This wire over here, the flip-flop, actually only finishes after 7 GT. So the entire cycle is slowed down to 7 GT. Interestingly, you can trigger some of these wires at any position, and they'll pretty much behave the same. The update order will be completely different, of course, but if you require specialized update order for something, this might be interesting for you, maybe. Only exception is this wire so far, and this wire. This one here uses redstone here, and the redstone depowers these pistons faster than the updates, before the updates get to them. So if we power from here, if we trigger from here, you'll see that once this piston fires, the entire thing here, the entire redstone line fires, and these pistons actually don't trigger anymore. To solve this, I'd simply recommend firing from here. In this design, this will never happen because the pistons going, actually, let me, yeah, never mind. As long as you don't trigger that one piston, that will never happen. That's because the update to depower this piston first has to go through this and finally this piston, meaning it already happened, the update already happened here, and the update will be here while the piston is depowering this, and so on, meaning the update will arrive here before it depowers the piston there. Only exception being this single piston. These, however, are completely safe to trigger from anywhere. Another exception is this wire here. That's quite simply because it doesn't take an output from the piston line itself, but rather gets triggered by a side input with some delay. So triggering these from anywhere will actually not trigger the redstone blocks. Alright, that's it from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like. If you have any questions, feel free to tag me on Discord or just write it down in the comments. See you.